Good morning to you all. Happy Saturday. Welcome aboard. Drunk Pilot here. What is going on to you all? Hope everybody's doing well. We are in Minneapolis today. We are flying the Fenix Air Canada livery. Air Canada 295. And we are going to Saskatoon. Saskatoon, Minneapolis. How do I draw this out where you guys can see? Okay, Minneapolis, Saskatoon, Vancouver, Bozeman. Let's zoom this out. So, Minneapolis, Saskatoon, Vancouver, somewhere over here. Somewhere over here. And then Bozeman, which is somewhere over here. But that's not important now. Let's hop on in to the cockpit, flight deck, whatever you guys want to call it. And I have a surprise for you.
Ground to cockpit.
Oops. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Just go ahead and readjust my view here.
Hi, Captain. Just a quick update to let you know that we started loading. We'll send a final load sheet up once we're ready. Roger.
So, on some of my other flights and stuff, on some of the add-on aircraft, I have been able to get my pilot, a Husky, with me, but now I have gotten another add-on, and I have Otto, the autopilot. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure. Hopefully he can reach some of the overhead switches and help me out. We'll see how he does. He does have 3 stripes, so we'll see how well he does. But let's go ahead and get this aircraft powered up. Go battery 1, battery 2, and apply external power. And we'll get some interior lights going. And now that we have power applied, we will turn on our nav lights. It's not too dark outside, so we don't need to turn on the wing lights or anything.
343, ATC is correct. ATC clearance 2 kilo Mike Charlie Oscar via the Charlie Oscar uniform.
Oh, I didn't want to show him though.
Climb to 7,000. Expect within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is.
I thought I only added the pilot.
7076. Altimeter to 9.96.
No, not controls. It's not like it matters who too big. There is an option I can download to where I can put none. We'll just put Hadley, because hers is bugged anyways. There we go.
3.57.
Roger. 133.57. 343.
Clearance delivery American 894 with the ATC request.
Alright, let's get some preliminary checks.
ATC is correct. ATC clearance.
My armrest out of the way. Thrust levers idle. Engine master 1 and 2 are off. Engine mode selector is normal. Speed brake is disarmed. Flaps are up. Parking brake is set. Weather radar predictive wind shear off and off. Landing gear is down. And we can go ahead and set up our overhead. Emergency exit lights armed. No smoking goes to auto. Oxygen crew supply comes on. Flight recorder ground control comes on. And I will go ahead and check on my virtual first officer from FS2 crew. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
We'll turn down some of our displays here. And then we will start setting up our MCDUs. Oh, I want the background. I want this guy. Yep. And we'll get a little bit of flood in here. Setting the mood a little bit for Otto and I. I know on the Fenix and the PMDG and stuff, you can see him in external view, but the one gripe I had was you couldn't see him in internal view. He's looking so cute. I love him. But there is a there's a free add-on on the Flight Sim store, Flight Sim TO. You just put it in your community folder and it'll. I was gonna try and do the coding myself, but when it's already available to you, there's no reason. Alright, altimeter 2997. And we will go ahead and program in our ADSU.
Clearance 34907. Requesting clearance.
34907. ATC is correct. ATC clearance to
Flight init.
Whiskey Romeo via Kilo Bravo Romeo.
We can manually type all this in. Flight number ACA295, departure KMSP, destination CYXE, alternate CYOD, estimated time en route 203. But we will just hit that. And it should bring it on over for me. That does that. I will just import.
Correct contact rank on 133.57.
Roger, 133.57, 3497.
Oh, 159. Okay. I like it. We'll go ahead and get our fuel and packs. So let's load our flight plan from SimBrief.
Clearance delivery 381 with this weather.
20748.
381. ATC is correct. ATC clearance to Kilo Romeo Sierra Whiskey via the Whiskey Lima Sierra Tango November 7 departure runway and then as well time to 8,000. Expect within 10 minutes after departure.
Yeah, you're loading fuel. I know.
4.7. Squawk 7006. Altimeter 29.96.
Oops, no. Packs 180. Cargo 4548. Zero fuel weight 133.363. 1 pound off. Good enough. 153.602. 154. About 500 pounds off, which is okay.
Roger. Ground to cockpit. Go ahead.
Fueling has been completed.
Hi, Captain. Just to let you know that the aircraft is now fueled as requested.
Alright, going into the flight management guidance computer.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. We've started boarding now, and the passengers are being seated.
Thanks.
Got 1 second. There we go. Our nav database is up to date. So we will go ahead and init and request. Should automatically load it for us. KMSP-CYXE. Oh, they gave me a different alternate. Okay, CYYC. Last flight it was CYOD. Calgary, okay. So I misspoke. ACA 295. Take a look at our cost index. 15. Since I got my alternate wrong, I want to go ahead and make sure that I get my cost index and flight level right. 360. Press a knit. We will align and pull the winds. Next phase, previous phase. Okay, we are good on winds. And a flight plan.
Clearance delivery, Delta 1120 with the information request clearance.
Delta 1120.
With the information.
ATC clearance to Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra via Zulu Mike Bravo Romeo Oscar
X-ray.
runway and then asphalt. Climb to 8,000. Expect within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is
See what they give us.
13.7. Squawk 1050. Altimeter to 9.996.
Clear to KLA by ZMB Romeo Oscar 7 runway climbing 8,000. Expect departure on 134.7. Squawk 1050. Altimeter 29.96. Delta 1120.
Delta 1120. Feedback correct.
Roger, Delta 1120.
Air Canada 295 with information X-ray, gate 80, request clearance.
Air Canada 295, ATC clearance to Charlie Yankee X-ray Echo via the Sierra Mike Echo Romeo Foxtrot 7 departure runway 30 right and then asphalt. Climb to 12.
Right.
Expect flight level 340 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 134.7. Squawk 1650. Altimeter to 9.996.
Clear for the Sierra Mike Echo Romeo Foxtrot 7 departure, runway 30 right. Climb and maintain flight level 120, expect 360 10 minutes after.
995, feedback correct, contact run on 130.
You make one tiny slip. 133.57, Air Canada 295. I need to give it more time, but I can't figure out where. No. I feel like it would be in speech recognition, but I don't see it where there's like a timeout. So, just not gonna worry about it. Okay, so 30 right.
Ground,
I'm glad I selected a gate right in the middle.
The runway. Request taxi to parking.
Sky West 3878, taxi via Golf 2K 131.
Via Golf.
Smurf 7.
131. Sky West.
Insert.
3878.
Let's see here, because yesterday I had a gate over here and they gave me 30 left, so I had to taxi all the way around here. I hit 30 left, so then this morning I was going to choose a gate over here, thinking that they were going to give me 30 left, which SimBrief did. But I decided to choose a gate right, kind of right in the middle, just in case. And of course, they gave me 30 right today. So I made the right call. Yay, me.
Delta
Okay.
2044 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking. Delta 2044.
So we got that.
Taxi via Mike Hotel Charlie Delta 2
That's okay.
Mike Hotel Charlie Delta 2
Are we good to start
1800
boarding?
Delta 2.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right, CYXE, they're expecting runway 27. Let's see what ATC wants. 15, okay. Denim 6 Amuna, RNAV. So we'll put that in. RNAV 15. Dunham Amuna.
Ground Delta 1120. Request startup and pushback.
Delta 1120. Startup and pushback approved.
Roger, cleared for startup. Delta 1120.
Bueno. Red nav. Okay. We will go to init page B. One 153.153.6 slash. Let's see what it's telling me. One 154.1. $30.4. Oh no, I was putting in gross weight. I'm stupid. My bad. 133.4. That could have been bad. 133.4 slash 30.4. This is why I have Otto here. Supposed to correct me. 20.7. All right, that is good.
Ground Sky West 4140 is cleared of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
Sky West 4140. Taxi via Golf, Quebec 2811.
And we'll go over to our performance page.
Sky West 4140.
And first things first. Hit up the couple of things that first officer missed. We will turn our seatbelt signs on. Zero right, runway is fairly dry. X are going to be on. Beep, beep, beep. 2996. I'll go ahead and change that. 37 flaps 1 4646.
To help us ensure a prompt departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
1 slash down 0.1. This is oddly different than what I got yesterday. Flex takeoff temp 52. 1820. Transition 18,000. Okay. All that is good. Takeoff data is good.
Ground Delta 13905. Request startup and pushback.
Delta 13905. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Delta 13905.
Okay. Just make sure. Alright, everything is good on there.
Ground Southwest 378. Request startup and pushback.
Southwest 378. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Southwest 378. Ground 651. Request startup and pushback.
651. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. 651.
Alright, so yeah, we're just waiting.
Request startup and pushback.
Delta 2985. Startup and pushback approved.
Approved. Delta 2985.
Hi guys, here is the load sheet
Loading
for
has
you.
been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We'll contact you for pushback once you're closed up and the beacon light is switched on.
Thank you.
Roger.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
All right, let's take a look at our departure briefing.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and a total number of souls.
137146. 146.
Thanks.
Okay,
Flex
looks like we're all set to
52.
go whenever you're ready.
1820. Blah 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 blah.
Are you ready for the departure brief? Go ahead. Okay, the newest weather shows
Okay,
good
great.
conditions.
You can close
We'll
the doors
plan to
whenever
push
you're
and
ready.
start for a 2-engine
Okay,
taxi.
I'll let the crew
There are
know,
no
and
hot
we'll get
spots
closed
along
up
our
as soon
taxi
as we
route.
can.
It will be a left seat takeoff, and we'll be using radar.
All
We'll
stations,
plan for a
please
reduced
close
thrust
doors.
takeoff. Prior to V1, for
Cockpit
any
to ground.
master warning, engine fire or failure that will prevent the aircraft from flying safely, we'll abort and stop on the runway.
Go ahead.
After V1, we'll take a
We're gonna be
climb
starting
and
the APU now.
plan to come back here.
We're
Any
starting the
questions?
APU.
No questions.
Stand by as we'll
Okay,
be
that
disconnected
completes
from
the
ground
brief.
power
Blah,
shortly.
blah, blah.
Roger. We'll monitor the startup from down here and let you know if we see anything untoward.
Request ATC clearance.
Good morning, Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295 is at the gate with the
Roger.
numbers, requesting ATC clearance.
Okay. Blah, blah.
Okay, clear to our
APU
destination
master.
for flight. Squawk code is as assigned. Air Canada
Flappy, flappy, flap.
295.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today.
Boom.
As you locate your assigned seat, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more
Boom.
room for larger items in our overhead
All right.
compartment.
APU start.
If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant.
Request pushback and start clearance.
Accommodate any item in the
Ground,
cabin.
Air Canada
Bring it to the boarding door and
295,
protect it.
requesting pushback and start clearance.
Also review the safety instruction card in your seat
Okay,
pocket.
clear to push and start.
If
Air
you are
Canada
seated at an exit
295.
Also review the exit seating criteria.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Fuel quantity.
20,740 pounds.
Seat belts.
On.
Adheres.
Nav.
Barrel
Ground to
rack.
cockpit.
2996 set.
2996.
Go ahead.
Set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Door.
Just a reminder, if you're using software to track your virtual airline flights, you might want to start it now if you haven't already. We're ready to disconnect.
You bleed.
Hey
Thanks
guys,
very much for your
all
help.
packs are
Head
on
straight
board.
ahead and we'll
Are we
see you
clear
again
to
soon.
close?
Clear to close.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Air Canada 295 request startup and pushback.
Air Canada 295, startup and pushback approved.
Cabin crew, set doors to automatic and cross-check.
Startup and pushback approved. Air Canada 295. Okay. Startup and pushback approved. Air Canada 295.
Please prepare for gate departure.
Cabin crew arm slides and cross check. Lock our doors. Parking brake off. And we are going to start. Before start checklist.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Parking
we
brake.
now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures
Released.
on this aircraft.
Takeoff speeds
A
and
safety
thrust.
card is in your seat pocket showing
Flexing
you
52 degrees.
oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you hear
Flexing 52 degrees.
There are two
V1,
emergency
1,
exits at the
3,
rear,
7,
in the middle, and two
VR,
at the front
1,
of the cabin.
4, 6,
Floor lighting
V2,
will guide you to
1,
exits.
4, 6,
Please be aware
flex
that your
temp,
nearest
5,
exit may be
2
behind you.
degrees.
In an
Windows.
emergency, leave all cabin bags
Closed.
open.
Beacon.
Your seatbelt is fastened,
On.
adjusted, and released as shown.
Before start checklist
It
completed.
must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that
Starting
it be
engine 1.
fastened at all times.
Okay.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask to
I gotta get used to this new. I had to change my camera axis because the other side on this yoke is, the dead zone is way out of whack, so it's always moving. So I gotta try and get used to doing it with my left hand. That's what she said. Nothing to do with my FS realistic. Okay. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Freaking ridiculous, man. And set our flaps. Definitely something with FS realistic. I don't know what the heck changed. Alright. Whatever. After start checklist.
Anti-ice. ECAM status. Pitch trim. .1% set. Rudder trim.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Request taxi clearance. Air Canada 295, request taxi.
295.
Air Canada 295, taxi via Bravo Papa 12 runway 30 right.
Cleared to taxi.
Via Bravo Papa 1 runway 30 right. Air Canada 295. Via Bravo Papa 1 runway 30 right. Air Canada 295. Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. 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 Let me just get out of your way. Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Flight controls check.
Ready.
Pull up.
After
Full
carefully
down.
reviewing this card, if you believe you could be injured, do
Neutral.
not wish to or cannot perform the functions listed,
Full left.
please notify a flight attendant. At this time, we also request that you
Full
store
right.
your electronic devices until we are above
Neutral.
2,000 feet.
Rudder.
We'll notify you that it is safe to bring these items out for use.
Full left.
If there's any question as to what
Full
device
right.
you can use on board today, please refer to the Once Before section of your My magazine. Thank you for your attention.
Neutral.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
Config 1 plus F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Taxi checklist completed.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead
Okay, let's see how my FS Flights is doing. Alright, cool. It's got my flight in there.
Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted. Placards fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt to release your seatbelt. Lift a metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
And mouth with the mask.
I don't think I ever did my welcome announcement.
Band around your head and tighten
That's
by
okay.
again. Secure your own mask.
Just gonna get negative points for that.
Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the
There's a UPS MD-11.
This is a non
Anybody out there have the MD-11 yet? From TFDI?
or laboratory.
I was not
Cabin lights will now be turned off.
special enough
Are located above your seat.
to get
Thank you
one.
for your attention.
Unfortunately, that's okay, Domain. That's okay. I'll get it soon enough. That's one thing that self-loading cargo needs to work on.
Contact tower on 126.7.
126.7, Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295, runway 30, right? Ready for departure.
Air Canada 295, holding position.
Holding position, Air Canada 295. Request takeoff clearance.
Tower, Air Canada, 295, ready for departure. Cleared for departure. Air Canada 295.
Self-loading cargo. Doesn't have a cargo feature. Cargo only. Makes no sense. It's in the name. What is there, traffic? I don't see traffic.
Air Canada
There we go.
295. Line up,
Runway entry
30
procedure.
right.
Takeoff runway confirmed.
Lining up, runway 30 right, Air Canada 295.
Approaching 30 right.
Thank you, Raz.
On runway
Air Canada 2905. Wind
Line up
20
checklist.
at 4. Runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30 right, Air Canada 295. Confirmed.
Runway 30 right. Confirmed. TCAS.
CARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
On.
Lineup checklist completed.
Takeoff.
Check.
Man Flex 52 SRS auto throttle blue.
Check. Thrust set.
80 knots.
That's okay. Don't give me lever asymmetry.
100 knots.
I don't want to have to try and fix you.
B1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Air Canada 2905. Contact departure on 134.7.
Why? Why? One 134.7 Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295 climbing 12,000.
Air Canada 295. Radar contact. Continue with Lambert S. Miami Romeo Foxtrot 7. Departure climb 1 2000.
This yoke just sometimes it just doesn't want. Just moves left.
Air Canada 295. Did you read?
What'd you tell me? Clear for the Sierra Mike Echo Romeo Foxtrot 7 departure, climbing to 12,000 feet, Air Canada 295. Heading 285, Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Air Canada 295. Clear right now.
Okay.
Seatbelts off.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We're currently climbing up to our cruising altitude.
Air Canada 295, turn to heading 285.
Already heading that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts fastened while the seatbelt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments we'll commence our in-flight service, bringing you the chance to purchase from our selection of fresh food available today.
Heading 285, Air Canada 295.
You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept payment in pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit cards. The correct change would be greatly appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we join you in the partnership. Thank you.
Try and grab a screenshot. One with Otto in it. Heading 295, Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295, turn to heading 305.
Heading 305, Air Canada 295. What? See, this is my yoke. Just randomly moving. Like, this has not happened. Alright, we're gonna go direct to Zogap. And set the autopilot. You don't really need to turn that hard, so we'll just go Haggis. How about that?
Air Canada 295, contact Minneapolis on 127.1.
127.1, Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295, flight level 180 for 240. Set standard.
Standard cross-check. Passing flight level 184.
Ladies
Now.
and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will be starting one of our in-flight movies. If you require headphones, please contact a flight attendant and we'll be happy to help. For those of you who brought your own, you can plug them into the armrest to the side of you. Tune to channel 6 on the in-flight entertainment system. Thank you.
And I forgot to update my Twitch information. See if I can get Otto in there. Yeah, it looks like he's in there. That ACA1. I wonder how much data YouTube like just gets every day. How much data comes into YouTube on a daily basis? There's my boy. Might actually be a better screenshot now that I look at it.
Air Canada 295 identified. Continue the departure. Air Canada 295 identified. Continue the departure. Air Canada 295 clear direct SMERS. Turn to heading 275. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
In the overhead lockers, that would be much appreciated. Thank you.
Clear to Sierra Mike Echo Romeo Foxtrot. Heading 275, climb and maintain flight level 340, Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295. Contact Minneapolis on 125.5.
125.5, Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295, flight level 250 for 340.
Air Canada 295, maintain present altitude.
Flight level 250, Air Canada 295. You know I'm not gonna do that. Don't be silly. There he is, boys. So Otto has not deflated yet, thank goodness. If he did, that means that our autopilot has become inoperative and we would have to be flying this bad boy manually. So we're good to go there, and we will go ahead and start planning our descent. I'm just glad he has been keeping things under control for us. Really appreciate that, buddy. Let's see, do you need the table? He probably needed the table and couldn't pull it out, so I pulled it out for him.
That's what she said.
All right. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at our descent. So, yep, we will be heading up towards the north and then turning back towards runway 15 for the RNAV. Go ahead and check in with ATC.
Air Canada 295, identified. Air Canada 295, turn heading 130.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Heading 130, Air Canada 295. I have control.
Air Canada 295, contact Winnipeg on 124.3.
124.3, Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295, flight level 360.
Air Canada 295, identified.
Alright, we're gonna go to
Air
Amuna.
Canada 295, Clear direct to Alpha Mike Uniform November Alpha intersection. Establish and maintain heading of 300. Descend and maintain flight level 250.
Clear to Alpha Mike Uniform November Alpha heading 300. Descend and maintain flight level 250. Air Canada 295. Alright, turn our seatbelt signs on as we begin our descent on down to Saskatoon. Sorry about that.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Sorry to bother you. Would you like something to eat?
No, thank you.
No problem. If you change your mind, just give me a call.
Yeah, I'm talking on mute. I'll go ahead and bring up the arrival chart. So there is Amuna, which is our next waypoint. We'll hit Dunham, and then we'll come all the way up to, is that Kilme? Kilme. And then Verley at 210 knots, above 4,000 feet. Then we'll just do a shoop, U-turn. That's where it turns into manual. And we will come in for the runway. So let's go ahead and take a look. Saying 2982. The 2982, yep, okay. So speed error at Verley. I don't believe that. Oh, 220. 210. Flash. Yep. I gotcha. I heard you, bud. I'm gonna get it. Okay, Amuna. Boom. QNH 2982. Here we go. 4 degrees. 4 degrees. Wind. 170 at 5. At 5. Okay. Let's take a look at our approach chart. RNAV 15, RNAV Y. $2103. 2103. Boom. Saskatoon, Sask. Radnav. Okay. Good to go there. Breaking news. I don't really see anything crazy. SpaceX's second Starship test flight ends in another explosion.
Air Canada 2905. Expect Delta Uniform November Echo Mike 6 arrival. Expect Zulu approach runway 15.
Expecting Delta Uniform November Echo Mike 6 arrival. Alpha Mike Uniform November Alpha RNAV Zulu approach runway 15 or 15. Air Canada 2905. So you want RNAV Zulu? Okay. Had RNAV Yankee. Go ahead and put that in then. RNAV Zulu 15. Dunham 6. Insert. Okay. So we gotta change our minimums. $18.95 for LPV. LNAV, VNAV, 1943. Got pretty good accuracy, so we'll go LPV. 1895. Okay. OneDrive documents. So just regular documents. There she is, boys. Passengers need to use the toilets. Well, I am sorry. That is not my fault.
Winnipeg Center 1020, shipping flight level 300 for flight level 250.
1020, identified. Descend to flight level 250.
Descending to flight level 250, 1020.
Air Canada 295, clear Delta, Uniform, November, Echo Mike 6, arrival, expect vectors to Zulu, approach runway 15.
Once again, clear for the Delta Uniform, November Echo Mike 6 arrival, Arnett Zulu approach runway 15, Air Canada 295. Why can't you give me descending? Cut you to an
Air Canada 295, descend to 17,000, altimeter 29.82.
descending to 7,000 feet, altimeter 2982, Air Canada 295. There we go, buddy. Oh, 100 feet is probably not a good idea.
Descend to 17,000, altimeter 29.82.
17,000. Descending to 17,000 feet, Air Canada 295. Altimeter 2982.
Winnipeg Center, Sunwing 2691 at flight level 220.
Sunwing 2691 identified. Air Canada 295, contact Winnipeg on 133.9er.
133.9er, Air Canada 295. Air Canada 295, flight level 230 for 17,000 feet.
Air Canada 295, identified. Continue via the arrival route.
Proceed against filed, Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295, descent 12,000, altimeter 29.82.
Descending 12,000 feet, altimeter 2982, Air Canada 295. Is there a way to calibrate this without see right here it's saying 20%. Like, can I calibrate this without Doesn't look like it. We're just gonna have to take it careful. And then on the way in, and then once we get on the ground, we can calibrate our stuff. Let me take a look at FSUIPC access. Reset. Whoa. Just go to here. Calibrate. See, that's the thing. I don't think I can do it without it affecting that, so I'm just gonna leave it as is and we'll get back to it. Alright, altimeter
295, descend to 7,000.
Descending 7,000 feet, Air Canada 295. Yep. Set altimeter 2982. Cancel, cancel.
Air Canada 295, contact approach.
I have control.
119.92.
119.92, Air Canada 295. Set altimeter 2982. Transition, set altimeter 2982. What is the word? Transition, set altimeter 2982. Descent checklist. I have control.
You have control.
Okay. Acceleration, okay, descent. Weather good, runway dry, APU after landing, yes. Auto land, no. Threats, none. Non-precision, tunnel sector, yes. $3,000. Precision height 1895. Arrival airport MSL. $16.54. That's good. Okay.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice VFR conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS for descent planning to get down to the airport. It'll be a non-precision approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate for ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxiing. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
6,200 feet. Nice and dry. Landing weight. (142). (142.2). Go with that. Medium auto brake. Max reverse. Fly full. Manual land. Okay. Looks good. Passing 10K feet.
Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing.
Air Canada 295, flight 8,000 for 7,000.
Air Canada 295, cleared EU Echo Mike 6, arrival, expect vectors to Zulu, approach runway 15, descend to 4,500.
Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines.
Clear for the Delta Uniform November Echo Mike 6 arrival. RNAV Zulu, approach runway 15, descend to 4,500 feet. Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295, slow to 210 knots.
Speed 210 knots. Air Canada 295. Okay, so we will go ahead and... Alright.
Air Canada 295, turn left heading 290.
Left turn heading 290, Air Canada 295. I'm not quite comfortable with turning in yet. So I'm going to just keep on this downwind for just a second. Alright, we should be okay now.
2,500.
Radar altimeter alive.
Air Canada 295, turn left heading 170, slow to 190 knots.
Left turn heading 170, speed 190 knots. Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295, turn left heading 170, cleared RNAV Zulu, approach runway 15.
Left turn heading 170, Air Canada 295. Okay, so we'll go direct to Eska.
Air Canada 2905, clear the final approach. Tower on frequency 118.3.
Clear final approach, runway 15, tower at the marker 118.3, Air Canada 2905.
Cabin crew, seats for landing, please.
Bang.
Ooh, this just got real slow on me. Real quick. Just go ahead and go into manage speed.
Air Canada 2905, contact tower on 118.3.
1000. 118.3, Air Canada 2905. Air Canada 2905 on final runway 15.
Air Canada 295. Reduced to final approach speed.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Cleared to land runway
Terrain
15.
ahead.
Terrain
Pull up.
ahead.
Altimeter 2985, speed to final approach speed, Air Canada 2905.
Terrain ahead.
Why does that just seem so low?
Terrain ahead.
Four.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too
This
low,
just doesn't
terrain.
feel right.
Too low. Terrain. 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 Too low. Terrain.
I hear you. This is really weird.
Approaching 15.
Slightly off. Slightly off on that RNAV. we go. We got one white. Two white. Too much white. White is always better than red, though. There we go.
100. 40, 30, 20, retard.
My ailerons wanted to shift over once again.
And engine 2, Decil.
80 knots. Air Canada 295. Gate is level. Contact ground on 121.9. 60 knots.
Exiting runway to the left. Ground on 121.9 or Air Canada 295. Exiting runway to the left. Ground on 121.9 or Air Canada 295. Disarm spoilers. Disarm spoilers. Disarm spoilers. Air Canada 295, request taxi to the gate.
Air Canada 295, taxi via Bravo to Terminal 1, Gate 1.
Via Bravo, Air Canada 295.
Air Canada 295, did you read?
Via Bravo, Air Canada 295.
Until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin. Gather your belongings, disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today.
Air Canada 295, did you read?
Oh my goodness, yes, I did. I don't even see a dang line. It's because it's angled. gonna find another one. Guess I'll park over here near this 737. After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Shut down engine 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
Is he gonna move? He's gonna move. I don't have a box though. Will you reach? Just move up just a little bit. That's good enough. Cabin crew disarm slides across check. The doors open, chocks cones, GPU.
Hi, Captain.
I really didn't mean to call you. It was my bad.
Sorry, I've completely forgotten what it was I wanted.
No problem.
You still running? Yep, you are. Commence deboarding.
Ground cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone chip.
Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Clear enough.
Engines.
4 out of 5.
Off.
Roger.
Wing lights.
Okay, Captain.
Off.
Ground power is go.
Fuel pumps.
Stand by. We start getting you offloaded.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
Roger. Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure.
Big photogrammetry issue. But we are here. We have made it into Saskatoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the airport. When disembarking, please take care and hold onto the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety do not walk underneath the wing. Thank you.
Securing the aircraft checklist.
Oxygen.
Off.
Emergency exit lights.
Off.
EFBs.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Batteries.
Set and checked.
Are you sure about that? Securing the aircraft checklist completed.
Yeah, I'm sure about that. All right. See how we did on my FS flights. Probably horrible because it gave me such a shallow approach for no reason at all. 94.6. Horrible. And probably reset this. So I will talk to you guys later. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe, like, do all that fun stuff. Follow along. Let me know what you guys want to see and all that fun stuff. We will say goodbye to my autopilot. I love this thing. I'll put them in the video description so you guys can download them and take them along with you. And make sure to love each other and love yourself.